Are smartphones robbing kids of their childhood? New research identifies the year 2012 as the moment our kids lost their childhood. Recent research out of the United States reveals a sharp decrease in well-being among adolescents from 2012 onwards, the year when smartphone ownership became commonplace among teens. Using survey data from 1.1 million young people, the researchers found that adolescents who spent more time on social media, texting, gaming, and the internet were less happy, had lower self-esteem, and lower satisfaction with their lives. But what about the well-being of Australian adults? Are rates of mental illness in young Australians increasing? And if so, what has caused it? Rates of youth mental ill health do appear to be on the rise in Australia. The recent report card by the Australian Research Alliance for Children and Youth revealed an increase in the number of young Australians experiencing high or very high psychological distress between 2011 and 2015, while the most recent annual Mission Australia Youth Survey found for the first time that mental health was now the #1 concern of young people. So should we ban the smartphone? Are there any other factors contributing to this rise? Here are some observations that may help explain this, and more importantly, what to do about it. Why is it getting worse? Two major changes in the last 10 to 15 years have significantly altered the psychological environment in which kids grow up. Technology and parenting practices. Smartphones, gaming over Wi-Fi, and social media platforms have combined to alter the way young people spend their time. These technology-based pursuits have taken them away from non-screen activities that are associated with greater well-being. The United States study found that adolescents who spent more time on non-screen activities such as face-to-face social interactions and exercise were likely to be happier. The link between activity levels and mood is clear. Real-world social activity and exercise are a part of maintaining good mental health, while being withdrawn from social activity and exercise can be both a symptom and a cause of problems such as depression. Social media has also allowed kids to compare themselves to an unlimited number of peers and idols who present unrealistic, highly selective images of their appearance and lifestyles. The result of all this is that children do not feel good enough. Does this mean we should ban kids from smartphones? No, but we should limit their use. The survey evidence suggests a few hours use per week was actually associated with higher happiness than no screen time at all. But then happiness tends to decline with greater use. Coinciding with the boom of smartphones and internet technologies has been one other big difference for adolescents growing up today: the way they are parented. Gen X and Gen Y parents have become known for an ironic process, being so diligent in wanting their children to be safe and happy that they sometimes do too much for their kids. This actually prevents their kids from becoming as capable or well-adjusted as those who are allowed to experience a range of normal difficulties and disappointments growing up. Dr. Judith Locke calls this phenomenon overparenting, also known as helicopter parenting, being overprotective and too quick to solve problems and overcome challenges on the child's behalf. Overparenting inhibits the natural building of distress tolerance and problem-solving skills, the precise qualities that kids need to be resilient when life's inevitable challenges crop up. It's born out of love and good intentions, but overparenting can actually get in the way of kids' healthy psychological development.